You're an Earth Angel, baby. You came here for the final showdown. You're also a pit bull. Ready to bite the head off the beast. This is a brainwashed pit bull. Are you a brainwashed pit bull with your sword and your shield and your invisible AK-47 that shoots love bombs into the hearts of those crazy demons? I love you with my heart, with my soul, with every fibre of my entire being. How are you feeling right now, beautiful soul? So, we are here on the precipice. It is the final showdown. They've made their move in the master game of chess. They've gone on the offensive. They've crossed the line. And there are some lines that you can't come back from. They've stepped over the line. And there's no going back for them because they're not going to surrender. They're not going to give up. These 1%ers, the cabal, whatever you want to call them, they're going hammer and tongue. They're going all out. Health passports, robo-dogs, helmets with biometrics to scan you for CV19 and the biometrics for facial recognition. You got drones in Australia. They're coming out with everything. A full onslaught to try and get those that are asleep vaccinated ASAP. To transhumanize, to turn into cyborgs. To change them from the inside out with their nanotechnology. But we're not having that, baby. We're not going down that road. You see, walking around this planet right now, what you've got are a load of dogs, pit bulls. You know, I remember going back 10, 15, maybe 20 years, pit bulls and Staffordshire Bull Terriers. They were classed as really dangerous dogs, and still now they are perceived as really dangerous in the eyes of some human beings. I've had Staffies for over 20 years, and they're some of the most friendliest dogs on the planet. They're also extremely loyal, extremely protective. They have such big hearts. But if you get on the wrong side of them, they'll bite your head off. We as humans, right now on planet Earth, we're like Staffies. We're like pit bulls. A lot of us anyway have been muzzled. We're walking around with our muzzles on. You've got to ask yourself, why do they want to muzzle us? The reason they want to muzzle us is because they know in our hearts, inside here, inside our DNA, we come from a galactic stream of highly intelligent, fierce warriors. And they don't want us to tap that potential. Because if we tap that potential, their house of cards comes tumbling down in 10 seconds. So they want to muzzle us, disconnect us, stop us communicating with each other. This is what's going on. When you take that muzzle off, and you start to bite, you realize that you've got a voice. And you say no more. This is the final showdown. This is the last stand. And if we don't stand up for our human rights and declare our divine sovereignty and be the highly advanced beings that we came to planet Earth to be, they will trample all over us. They will use their technology against us. They will inject us with nanotechnology that will transhumanize us. And they've gone so far down the road. But what they didn't bark on or bank on was human beings rising and awakening as fast as we are. The message is spreading. Look what happened in Berlin. Look what happened in London. People are starting to wake up. They're getting together and they're saying no to the madness, no to the chaos, no to the rules and regulations. We're not putting up with this anymore. Yeah! You got to do the same. So have I. We all have. I'm not scared, and neither should you be. We should speak our truth, open our hearts, and live with truth, wisdom, courage, and confidence. Live on the frequency of unconditional love, but with an undercurrent, a very slight undercurrent of anger running through our veins. Anger at what's been happening to us for so long, but just enough anger to fuel us, to get us to wake up, to stand up and speak our truth and say no to this stuff, to the demonization, to the manipulation, to the corruptness of this world that's been in this matrix for so long. There are two timelines, baby. You get to ride whichever one you want, but you ain't got too much time to make up your mind. So if you're not riding that 5D timeline, you better jump ship and get onto our motorway to get into our lane and ride the 5D train inside the right brain. The feminine, baby. Oh yeah, activate that DNA. The beautiful thing is you get to choose. But whilst you're muzzled, you can't communicate with other Staffordshire Bull Terriers, with other pit bulls, with other mighty lions and lionesses, and you become separate, 6 feet apart, social distancing. There's nothing social about distancing. It's anti-social. I've been in Romania for 3 weeks. I came back on Monday. I went into a shop that I've been going in for like 10 years. It's a health shop. It's an organic shop. And I spend like £200-300 a week in there some weeks when I'm here in England. Get all of my bits and pieces, the good stuff from there. And I walked in without my mask and the guy said, "Jerry, where's your mask?" I said, "I don't have to wear one." He rolled his eyes, walked away, and the last few days I've been in, all I've got is like grunts and like non-conversation, where normally it'd be like, "Hey, how you doing? Blah, blah, blah." But there's just so much judgment now, and I'm a regular in this shop. This is a brainwashed pit bull. Are you a brainwashed pit bull? Are you a pit bull teetering on the edge of, should I be brainwashed? Shouldn't I be brainwashed? Shall I stand in my truth? Shall I go along with the masses? Shall I be the white sheep or the black sheep? You got to make up your mind, beautiful soul. Time waits for no man. And time doesn't even exist. So where are you going to stand on that one? Time is running out. And at the same time, there's none of it. It's a wild ride, this crazy spiritual trip, man. This ascension ride. We're ascending to nowhere, but everybody thinks they're going. And we're going nowhere, apart from deeper into here. As our vibration rises, 40 hertz minimum, baby, on the Schumann resonance. Starting that 5D, that 5th density, that 5th dimensional elevation. Up to the 100 hertz, where we switch into the next frequency band. Between 40 and 100 hertz is your 5D frequency, where we start to unlock this superhuman potential. This is why you've got to take off your muzzle, get onto the other lane inside the right brain on our train, baby, and ride that 5D wave into the shores of freedom and sovereignty. But I can't come across to your lane and drag you across. That's down to you, baby. You got to make that choice. Remember, you're an earth angel. You were deployed for this moment in time. With your sword and your shield and your invisible AK-47 that shoots love bombs into the hearts of those crazy demons that are trying to siphon our energy. Physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually on every level. But when you awoke, you can see the truth in all of it. And you say, not for me, baby. I'm on this train. I'm riding the Golden Age timeline, the Diamond Age timeline, the Platinum Age timeline. Into the future that doesn't exist. Because it's all parallel, baby. This timeline that we're on right now. This madness that's unfolding on planet Earth. You see, in my reality, we've already won the game. Even though there's no winners and losers, because everybody is taking part in a magical play. And all the characters are needed to enable the play to be acted out. But in my reality, there's still a winning side and a losing side. Even though there's not. And if you're woke, you'll understand what I'm talking about. In my reality, it's a foregone conclusion. We're in 5D, baby. There's no judgment. There's just pure acceptance. An unconditional love for all of humanity. For the trees, for the whales, the dolphins, the turtles, the stars, the sun, the moon, all celestial beings. The frogs, the tigers, the lions, the spiders, the bumblebees, the ladybirds, the dragonflies. We're one, baby. One frequency, one code, one love, one heart, one galactic family, baby. Oh yeah. Open your heart and feel this. On my timeline, we're winners. We've won. It's already done. But, you see, for those that are still asleep, the old timeline's got to play out. All of the chaos and all of the mayhem still has to unfold. So those that are still asleep can wake up. Or at least have the opportunity to wake up. And if they still want to stay asleep and ride that other lower vibrational timeline, leave their physical bodies at some point and come back down again, because they won't have understood that they can take these avatars with them if they want. And they won't have understood that they actually get a choice once they leave their body. They'll just flow back down that watery slides back into this third dimensional space. Groundhog Day all over again. But you're smart, beautiful soul. You're not on that vibration. You're on the vibration of love. You're on the vibration of freedom. And you've got to share these messages with your sisters and brothers. You've got to open your heart and be your galactic light. Because by shining your light, you're going to help infuse those divine sparks inside your sisters and brothers walking around this earth plane, still asleep, muzzled up like a pit bull. What are you going to do? Make that choice right now. I love you. You're amazing. You are incredibly phenomenal, and I love you with all of me. Remember, subscribe to this YouTube channel. And if you've already subscribed, and make sure that you're still subscribed, because they're unsubscribing lots of our subscribers. Those of you that have pushed the notifications tab, you still might not get the notifications because they don't want you to watch these videos. Because every time you watch these videos, you're being healed. Even if I'm talking about something that's not to do with healing or meditation, my frequency is transmitting a powerful energy into your space and your heart is pouring open. I know you feel the love because it's all love, baby. Yeah, your DNA is being activated every time you watch one of these videos and they don't like it. So keep coming back and checking the channel because we're uploading videos regularly. And you don't want to miss them. You are so amazing. And I'm giving you a massive brotherly hug right now. Oh yeah. A huge galactic hug. A massive galactic hug. With all of me to all of you. Go out into this world and you do the same. Love your sisters and brothers. Fiercely and ferociously. Hug them tightly. And never, ever, 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 ever be the first to let go, beautiful soul. That's the golden rule of hugging. Remember to check out our website, StarMagicHealing.com. We got some of the best ascension tools on the planet. If you want to raise your vibration and elevate your soul, the best meditations, the best light language transmissions, the best yoga videos, the best nutrition recipes, healing videos, get yourself over and start transforming now. And I'll see you again real soon. One love, one heart, one human family. Peace out, Earth Angels. Infinity is the ultimate ascension toolkit. Your mind, body and soul will be brought into perfect alignment.
Completely life-changing.
I wake up every single day excited to live my life.
I'm a better mother, I'm a better partner, I'm a better friend, I'm a better facilitator.
I've never experienced anything like this in my entire life.
It has raised my consciousness faster than anything I have ever done.
Things in my experience started to change.
I am manifesting much faster.
Seeing people with eyes of love rather than anger, it changed my life and it continues to change my life.
Again and again, they just tap you into a place that you don't even know exists.
Freaking amazing meditations journeys, healing journeys.
Like the massive energies these meditations feed me.
There's hundreds of meditations in that library, one on almost every subject.
I lost 3 inches off my waist without even trying.
I have never experienced the kind of profound transformation in such a short time as I have with the Star Magic frequencies and meditations.
The amount of unconditional love that came through.
Also, I manifested $6,000.
What I did in 1 year was phenomenal.
I'm centered now, I'm happier.
If you want to be a high vibrational human, happy, full of joy, totally healthy, full of vibrancy and vitality, then Infinity is a must. You get 7 days free with unlimited access to make sure it's for you.
And once you go there, you just want to keep going there.
The Infinity Library is second to none, fantastic journeys.
But what it really did was open up centers of learning in me that I didn't know existed.
The way that people approach me and respond to me has changed.
7 months ago, and it's only been 7 months, and the changes that I've made within myself are unbelievable.
Really been able to look at myself in the mirror and truly deeply love what I see.
Your vibration will rise as you connect deeply. This is a one-stop shop for your healing and ascension requirements. See you on the inside, beautiful soul.